her messages, Camilla was seen as both herself and Braden, and she was also using other fake names and accounts that she owned. The messages had a pattern of psychological manipulation that mental health professionals eventually called a long-term form of emotional abuse. One of the most important things that the study showed was that Camilla was involved in Renee's last days. As recently as the day before she died, Renee got threatening texts from the fake Braden who said she betrayed him. These threats seemed to come from made-up guards and Braden's family members, which Camilla also did. It was found that the message sent the day before that said Braden had died was completely false. Renee's friends, teachers, and family all said that she has changed a lot in how she acts over the past few years. Most people knew Camilla as a close friend, but none of them knew how close they really were. Camilla always presented herself as a kind, smart young woman who was there for Renee during their long-distance relationship. When questioned, Camilla said she had nothing to do with Braden and that she thought he was real too. But that story fell apart quickly. Camilla refused to say anything else when investigators showed her the technical evidence. She used her right to stay silent. The police found that Camilla had been writing a complicated story with many layers between 2009 and 2012, adding new characters and problems to the made-up world all the time. Letter drafts from Braden, scripted conversations, and carefully organized outlines of made-up events were all found. This shows that they were carefully planned. It turned out that Camilla had used special software to change the sound of her voice. These are the tools she used to make the voice messages from Braden. She put these programs on her computer, and in her browser history, there were search questions about changing her voice to sound like a man. Notably, none of this had been removed, most likely because Camilla didn't think her devices would be taken away. By the middle of 2013, there was enough proof to start an investigation. The case was sent to the district attorney's office by the police. The case involving Camilla Zidon was sent to the New South Wales State Prosecutor's Office after the investigation was over. There was a lot of discussion about whether to press charges because this was the first time that Australian prosecutors had to deal with an instance of emotional and psychological manipulation happening totally online through fake identities. Prosecutors carefully looked at what the victim and the fictional figures said to each other. Lawyers were called in to figure out what charges could be made. People were mostly looking at the crime of encouraging someone else to hurt themselves. Digital impersonation, manipulation through deception, psychological abuse, and fraudulent use of online names were some of the other legal options. Because of these things, multiple counts were brought against them, with the main charge being the mental